Okay, well, welcome everybody to the awards portion of the spring competition. I'm going to take this. This is the list of winners. That is the list of awards. I'm going to clip this on so I don't have to hold it. Okay, welcome. We did this in categories, as I think all of you know, in classes. We have the least experienced to the most experienced, from the apprentice class to the intermediate class to the advanced class. You'll have a chance to select which one you were, and that's the way it's going to stay. We've had quite a few problems in the last few competitions with the technical side of things, and we're looking to start a new process, the one that IEPPV uses, and I'm hoping that will straighten out some of those problems. My apology to at least two members who put images in that I never got, and I don't know what happened to them, and Bruce and I didn't discover until after it was too late. So we will begin the competition at the apprentice level. And in the category of animal, first place goes to Jason Baird, staring contest.
Okay, all right. So may I suggest a new competition or a new tradition? If somebody's not here, we give them a round of applause. Clap. One clap. So let's try it.
One clap.
Okay.
Sorry, Jason. In the apprentice class, in the close-up category, first place goes once again to Jason Baird for I Come in Peace. The next award is in the apprentice category, in the people side. And this one, I have to apologize to Tracy. Are you here, Tracy, this week? Actually, anyhow, Tracy, last competition, Tracy said, how come every time I put awards or put images in, they always come one right after the other when they show them? And I said, I don't know. The computer program is supposed to randomize them. Guess what it did again this time? Sorry, Tracy. And you weren't the only one. There was one other person had consecutive done. But all of Tracy's images have been very good. So in the first place in the people category goes to Tracy Rise. Is it Rise?
Reyes.
Reyes. Okay, Tracy Reyes.
All right, she's here.
Silly face.
Congratulations.
In the apprentice category, or apprentice class places category, first place goes to Michelle Geisler. Michelle,
Not here.
are you here? No. For
Round
the
of
red
applause.
box. This
Oh, possibly.
Or you can move the screen back.
You say when? I think it depends on.
What side you're on? No, it would have to go back and get it dark behind these lights. I think that's behind the
Other
lights.
solution?
There you go.
Carl, you read?
Is that better?
yes,
Lighter's over there.
we're good. I'm good.
The hair on it? Yeah.
Uh,
Is it lit?
Okay. In the apprentice class, open miscellaneous category, first place goes to Tracy Reyes, Tulip for Thee. And in the apprentice class, category long exposure, that was our category X for this time. Honorable mention goes to Maggie Finneran, Natale Luminoso.
Maggie here?
Maggie here? Oh, one clap, okay. Okay. Wrong one. That's a tulip. That's
That's a tulip.
That's the tulip. Okay, there's the tulip.
So, keep going.
Tulip for thee. I called that one the exploding Christmas tree, but
Like-
yeah. If you had never done one of these, they are a lot of fun. They find something that's lit like that and just zoom back with the shutter open. I did one down at Riverside at the Christmas big light show that they have down there. There was a lot of opportunities for it. It's a lot of fun. Good thing to do. Okay. Long exposure. Third place goes to Maggie Finneran again. Yeah, model, it's called Hot Model A. And second place, Michelle Geisler again. Yeah, one for Michelle. Okay, Sunset Swing. Long exposure, yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Long exposure. Well, right over. In the apprentice category, long exposure, second place, we got to hear that was Maggie, or Michelle, I'm sorry, in Sunset Swing. First place, Barbara Jordovic, Blue Willow. Barbara's, oh my goodness. Everybody's taking Easter vacation. We now move up to the intermediate class. And in the animal category, second place goes to Eddie Lagos, Red Wing Blackbird Calls.
Nope.
You sure we needed the bigger room?
If all the people who aren't here came in here, we would need to.
Yes, you're right. After Eddie, we've got the intermediate class animal category. Stephanie Billings, Just Horsing Around. In the intermediate class, the close-up category, first place goes to Heidi Wilson, After the Storm.
Back from Japan.
All right, I don't know what happened to After the Storm here. Oh, this is it. That's it, After the Storm, right there. After the Storm, we didn't get the cleanup yet. Okay, After the Storm. In the intermediate class, the people category, first place, again, Heidi, we shouldn't have let you sit down. First place for Rainy Day Smile. In the intermediate class, open category, open miscellaneous, third place goes to Bill Bonnell for Creation.
Here,
Okay.
round of applause.
Okay, in the intermediate class, open miscellaneous, second place, Eddie Lagos. Not here, right? Boats off the coast. Open miscellaneous in the intermediate, first place. Stephanie, it's all yours again. Beauties on Ice. This one the judges like a lot. I should mention there was a three-way tie for first place. The top winner was like three hundredths of a point difference. So it was very close this time. A lot of really good images. Intermediate, long exposure. First place to David Garner, Reflection of Yosemite Falls. There's Dave. Honorable mention in the advanced category for animals goes to Dorothy Cunningham, who's seated in Tennessee. And the title is Wings. Wings. Good job, Dorothy. Okay. In the where are we here? We just did Dorothy. That's Dorothy Cunningham. She had wings. Okay. Advanced category animal. Is that where we're at now? Animal. I think I know this guy. He's here. Honorable mention goes to me. Getting some sun. Thank you. In the advanced class, animal category, third place. She always beats me. Judith Sparhawk. Judith Sparhawk had the Coyote Serenade. In the advanced class, animal category, second place. I know she's online, but she's not in the building. Ann Kramer, Diving for Dinner. In the advanced class, category animal, first place, Deborah Dorothy for, I hope I can fit this on the ribbon. Move over, buddy, there's a new bird on the block. In the advanced class, category close-up, third place, Dennis Taylor, Pretty Flower. Dennis? Oh. Picture, there it is. Pretty Flower. All
Thank-
right.
Thank
Which
you very
one?
much.
In the advanced class, category of close-up, second place goes to, oh, what's his name? Russ Trozera, Blossoming Early. In the advanced class, close-up category, first place, Cheryl Callanan, the Cymbidium cluster. Did I pronounce that right, Cheryl? Did I get that one right? Is it a Cymbidium? I'll be darned. Not only did you photograph it, you grew it. Did you grow it too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well done. In the advanced class, people category, honorable mention to Stan Fry. Two of a kind. Whoop, no, that's not it. Stan Fry, a different kind of Mercedes. When that title popped up, I thought, oh, another car picture. It's a Mercedes picture. Yes, very nice. In the advanced class, people category. A launch?
Hey, time out. Everybody outside. You gotta take a look at this. SpaceX.
I don't see it. Where?
You gotta go around.
Over
the
here.
backside. Actual- Yeah, there it goes. Oh, it's about to get to the good part. Very good. I see like the good part.
You had to go around that way.
Hey. Oh, look at that, yeah. Can you
That's a space launch out of SpaceX, out of Vandenberg. That other thing, the
Yeah.
flashing light behind it is the booster.
We had
coming
the
off and coming
SpaceX
back
from
down.
Vandenberg take off, and they're leaving a huge ribbon trail. It's just gorgeous. Sorry, guys.
That was worth the cost of admission.
That's amazing. That was just the leg break we needed. Vandenberg.
I got one out in the backyard the last time.
Did you?
Focus, focus. That's gorgeous. I love that. Yeah.
That is so neat.
$50 million worth of fireworks.
That's right.
Looks like that comet. I wonder where it is.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a comet. Have you seen the comet yet?
It made it from one side of the building all the way to the other. So we're now running to that side. Exactly. That is so cool. Wow, there it goes.
And the plastic. Oh, okay. But the leaves, well.
Wow, that was so awesome. I know.
Hopefully they went outside.
Here in Tennessee and all over.
Yeah, the first thing somebody said was, did anybody bring a camera? Most of the time we don't actually, but with cell phones now we do.
Now, this is what I call high value entertainment.
Absolutely. I
Doing
hope
a
you,
little SpaceX for free.
that's right.
For your $45.
Right. Or 30.
35.
Yeah. The next, in the advanced class, in the people category, honorable mention goes to Stan Fry for two of a kind. That's right. In the advanced class, people category, honorable mention to Stan Fry for, no, the Bruce Bonet for David. Bruce
Now.
for David. There's David.
Stand up. Do we turn around?
He has.
Anybody recognize that?
No, not really.
Yeah, I hope you got a copy of it. I
Bruce?
hope you got a copy of it.
Good picture of my grandson and got a blue ribbon for it. And I had the ribbon on, I put it on the wall, with the ribbon on it. And my grandson said, "Oh, was that for me?" Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Second place in the people category goes to Bruce Herwig for the look of surprise.
And again, if you look backwards, there's a theme going on. There you go, Mike.
This may be our first triptych in a competition. Triptych means three pictures, and it's certainly an allowable way to to present a photograph, and this was well done. Well, the judges thought so, second place. In the people category, in advanced class, first place goes to Bruce Benet for Contemplation.
That's a fun project that he's doing there. Isn't it beards?
It's beautiful.
I think the theme is beards.
Well, yeah, Bruce was just said that was a project he wanted to do, was bearded men. So that was what he picked, went and picked out some good models, and that's something to think about. Get a project, get an idea of some sort of project you want to make. Bruce's picture of from the bike race was that's a great idea of a project right there. So if when you have an idea for a project, it makes it a lot easier to come up with a winning image. Okay. After contemplation, we have it in the photojournalism category. Third place to Bruce Herwig. Game over. I assume that's yours, Bruce?
I claim them.
And that's where he spends most of his time. In the advanced category, photojournalism. Second place, Wayne Purcell. Title, PETA Protest. In the advanced class, in the photojournalism, first place goes to Brian Spears, Water Leak Repair.
Everybody who you work for.
What?
Well, he's a professional photojournalist, so we're grateful. So,
And the water department as well.
there you go.
Actually, this is actually, they were repairing a leak. It was pouring down rain, and supervisor came out and do it. And one of the pieces of asphalt tipped the wind.
Oh,
Redlands?
Finally.
Oh, wow.
Hazards of a photojournalist. Okay, in the category of places in the advanced class, third place, Deborah Sibley, Unearthly.
This is Donald Purdy. This is
I missed it. I missed it up again.
No, it's.
No, this is third place, Donald Purdy, Lake Sabrina. There's Don. There we have Deborah in Unearthly.
Yep.
Is that actual IR photography, or was that and do you because you can make a regular JPEG look like IR, but this was a real IR. That's good. Well done. Well, the next one I've got on here is Cheryl Callanan for Foggy and Joshua Tree. What do you got?
Nope.
No, Lake
Sabrina.
Lake Sabrina. Oh, there's Lake Sabrina. Okay, that's Lake Sabrina, and that's Don Purdy.
Yep, the other one was North Lake. All right, you got two lakes.
There's North Lake. In the open miscellaneous category, well, let's see, there's Foggy and Joshua Tree that we went to look at earlier from the Cheryl Callanan. Cheryl, you there? In first place went to Rick Strobaugh for Sunrise on the Lake. Which lake was that, Rick? Ah, Elder Lake. Still covered with snow now, I think. In the advanced category, open miscellaneous, we have first place to Ann Kramer for Azure Mirage. Congratulations, Ann. I can't see you, Ann, but everybody else can. In the advanced open miscellaneous category, first place, Deborah Dorothy, watercolor lion. We miss you, Deb. In the open miscellaneous category, advanced, first place, Deborah Sidley, forever elegant, forever elegant. In the advanced category, moving on to our category X, long exposure. Third place. Oh, that's me. Tube City. That is the side of a jet engine for an SR-71. Lots of good things to take pictures of at the March Air Museum. Give them a little hint there, a little plug, yeah. Good place to go. Lots of planes if you like to do aircraft photographs. In the category of long exposure, second place goes to Russ Trezera for Rocky Creek. And for first place in the long exposure category, Rick Strobaugh, fireworks over the bridge. Which bridge is that? That bridge. Ah, very nice.
We have,
Yes,
do we have,
there we go.
there we go.
Specially wrapped and cared for because they're expensive, but
Not like Christmas?
my wife is here to supervise because she helped a lot with these things. She stuck on all the labels on the back of them, helped me put it together in the first place, listened to me complain when I screwed up. A lot of that going on. This is the best of show, long exposure category, Dave Garner, San Diego at night. If any of you have, any of you go to San Diego and want to get this picture, you have to go out to Coronado. And after you get off, after the bridge ends and you start to get into downtown Coronado, you take a right instead of a left, and all along the shore, there are a lot of little parks and things that you can stop in and get some great pictures. Highly recommended. So San Diego would be a project to do too. Back to you.
Thank you, Carl. And thank you, Mrs. Dear, Carl's wife, Carol. Thank you, Carol and Carl. That is terrific. We appreciate that. That's yeah, Carol. And isn't this fascinating that somebody who went on a field trip, you know, Rick, you helped, that was co-led over there. What a great opportunity to get winning photographs on our field trip. So nicely done. Nicely done indeed. Well, I am getting my PowerPoint up here. This over here to go. Hit the minus. We're still sharing, I believe. And all right, and it's not, I need to not end show. You can see that part, and it changes when all right, sorry Zoomers, you're just gonna have to see this this end of things. All right, we did the Redlands board. Redlands photo wanted. Mike Livingston, come on down.
Okay, We're starting a new project, a content project. We will be adding some stuff on it. Photogenic Redlands. What we want to do is, as a club, identify some key places in Redlands. You know any Redlanders who don't know photographic or don't know much about photography, or photographers who don't know much about Redlands? What we have done or want to do is identify several sites in Redlands that are particularly noteworthy to photographing. And so we've gone through and we have identified something like 18 different venues and events in Redlands. Now, what you see here is something that we've been working on. So we'll have some information about Redlands, at least in this draft, and then some places with some help on a map as to where these places are located. So, for example, Umbrella Alley, Ed Hales Park, the murals that are downtown. There, as I said, I think there are 18 that we've identified. Depot, University of Redlands, Smiley Library, Lincoln Shrine. Anyway, all of the photos that you're seeing here are borrowed at this point. We need photographs. If you have photographs of these places, and you can go on the photogram that just went out yesterday, today, you can find that list that we're looking for. And if you've got a photograph, send it to me. You will get photo credit. The idea is to, again, introduce the photogenicness of Redlands and show off your work of Redlands Camera Club. All right. So you will get credit for your photos if they're selected to be up there, but we need lots. Questions?
Unlike competition, I would guess that watermarks are okay with your own identification down in the corner.
No, I hadn't given that a thought. You will be credited in a well, in a caption, and I'm not sure.
Never published watermark.
Okay. So we'll start with that and see what we can get. Let me go to the back. We're going to have this content in two places. We're going to have it on the Camera Club website, and we want it there because we can get the search engine optimization, picking it up and driving traffic to our website. The other place we're going to have this is on a techie site it's a collection that is produced by a local company, ESRI, if you're familiar with them. They have a lot of people coming into town and a lot of people interested in photography, and then people who are here who aren't members of the club, and maybe we can attract them as well over here. And the way this will be set up, this is actually the display of what's on that site, and this is strictly draft form, it's not published yet. But all of this is under, like I said, under the heading of Redlands Camera Club. So that's the owner of this. It's not going to be me or anybody else. So the idea is to drive traffic to the club. So I need photos. I would love, I told Bruce, I would love to have all of these photos selected by end of day Friday.
No rush.
Yeah, no rush. Just, you know what you're thinking, right? You know what you have in mind. But yeah, send me a note. My email is both in the photogram with this article, or you can go on the website, go to, what is it, the leadership page of the website, and you'll find me, and my email address is there as well.
Want us to email them to you, Mike?
Email them to me. We can start with email. I can't imagine anybody's going to have a 10 megabyte file.
Well, that was a question I was gonna ask. What size do you want the images?
Well, we want them at least 2,000 pixels on the long edge. At least 2,000. We don't really have an upper, but if you've got something that's 80 megabytes, let's see what we can do with that. If it's really something that we want to use, we'll find a way to use it. But getting it to me, we'll have to work something else out, like Dropbox or whatever.
So it seemed like if for our competition, these are gonna go on a website, right?
Yes,
So it's not gonna be used to do large prints or other things.
no,
What we see on our competitions is what, 2,000 on one site?
4,000.
4,000?
are they
So
4,000? I thought they were
think for
2.
managing it might be well just to make sure it's 4,000 on.
So just follow the,
Competition.
Yeah.
3.5, 4 megapixels.
let's do that.
JPEG only.
Yeah.
JPEG only.
So, what about, I looked at that the other day, what about other places in Redlands that probably are just as pretty, but maybe not as well known?
Send them my way.
Okay.
Send them my way. I would love to have them. This is not a closed piece. If we have something else that photographers would be interested in, let's introduce it. I mean, where do you want to go? There are some pretty places you'll find in here right now. There's Prospect Park. Well, Prospect Park is pretty limited unless you really start looking, and then you realize, okay, there are some vistas. If I catch at the right time of day, they're gorgeous. If I catch the flowers in season, it's gorgeous. Oakmont Park is another one that you get more of that naturalist outdoorsy feel. The oak groves are really pretty in there too. So yeah, whatever you've got.
This is a great opportunity for, to help drive traffic to the website, to help feature your photos and
Yes.
to promote the club and the city in which we meet. So
Yep.
thank you, Mike.
Mhm.
You know what? I've been emailing Mike. I text Mike, I email Mike. I had an idea and he ran with it, took it way farther than I would have expected. So we've got a great, advocate there with Mike and his skill set. So thank you so much. All right, let's see. We get this show back on the road over here. Those are the pictures. Those are the pictures that we want. Those are the photogram that we have. Just as a reminder, $35 going up on the May 15th. That gives any stragglers time to get your membership in. Okay, survey. We took a survey late last year. Just wanted to go over some of the results. We went over these with the board. It was a fascinating look at members. First question, how long have you been here? 10% of our membership is less than a year old. That is, I would love to see that at 20%, but that is a fantastic number. And I was reading down over here, 25 years, 7 years, 10 years, 10 plus years. We have one of the benefits of the Redlands Camera Club is we have a longevity of members who have been members for a long time as well. This I found fascinating. What is your skill set with the camera? And not surprising, we have some, beginning, intermediate, and advanced folks. But this is what is the tricky part. How do you feel when it comes to editing? It switches. More people are more advanced with their camera techniques than they are with their editing. So that's definitely something that we have an opportunity to improve with both our education and our programming. Make sure that we're hitting some of the editing. What software? Photoshop and Lightroom. By far, not even close. So I know some of you don't use Photoshop or Lightroom. Some of you use other words. But in terms of what we're going to have the opportunity to maximize our efforts, our educational efforts, our programming efforts, it's going to be focused in on Photoshop and Lightroom. How do you stay informed about the club? I didn't have a check the box. I let you fill in the blank, but it was the website and the photogram. Those were the two places. And then the email. And what do we put on the email? The photogram. So and that links to the web, links back to the website. So those are our two. And this last year we had a big upgrade in the website. Deborah helped with that. Mike helped with that. We've actually won awards. An award for our promotion for our website, and it's only gotten better since. So looking forward to keeping that on top of things. All right, Zoom. Zoom is one of those things that was new to our experience as a camera club. And how many jump on Zoom? And we actually have people on Zoom right now. Most of the first people, they come in person. And so that's, we have more in person than we have online right now. And that's great. That's the plan. But Zoom has allowed us to extend our reach, not only to those who aren't able to make it physically, but those who are able to come in out of state. It's extended and expanded our membership, which has been a fantastic opportunity. Second meeting of the month. How many of you watch the Zoom meetings? And right now, for those who are actively participating, it's about 75%, which is fantastic. We've got a lot of participation with Zoom. But can we do Zoom better? Yes, we can do Zoom better. Part of it's just getting here early enough to set up. So, and thank you for those who came early to help us set up to make sure that the technology worked. And, little things like Dorothy Cunningham and Ann Kramer have volunteered as Zoom hosts. And so they're able to take care of the Zoom side of the house while we're helping in person. And so we don't have to be split that way. We're able to test our technology and try to make it as smooth. We're not the video club. We're the camera club. So we're not going to get it as smooth as but we're moving in the right direction. So what do you think about the Zoom meetings? And it's I love it till I hate it and everything in between, on that. But it does allow us, and I love this number one piece right here. It does allow us to have speakers from outside of state. We're not just limited to Southern California to get some of the top-notch speakers. And so that is really important. It works for me, not useful. Okay, great way, not nice, love it, don't care. So how would you feel if we went back to in-person meetings only? And this was interesting. I like to have the options. It would be a mistake for the club if we only went back. It would be a bummer, it would be sad. And then somebody said, yippee. So after, Russ, did you lose a contact? Did you lose a contact?
No, I misplaced my phone. I didn't have it plugged in. It was almost out of use.
There you go.
Left it over here.
It would be a mistake for the club. And that's the board has come to that conclusion as well. Zoom, one in-person meeting a month We will continue with one Zoom meeting a month. And that's how we're going to run for the next foreseeable future. It expands our reach. It gives everybody a break in terms of driving from, some of you have a long way to drive. I know, Russ, you come all the way down from Victorville. Some of you come from the high desert, low desert, everyone in between. And it allows us to enhance our reach in terms of speakers. And the next couple of Zoom speakers, I'm really looking forward to. So that's where we came from that. What do you want most from the Camera Club? And this is, I just feel I feel kindred, fellowship of kindred minds. And that's what we're joined for, you like cameras, I like cameras. Let's get together to learn, to network, to share, for programming, discussion. Part of that discussion happens beforehand. Part of it happens in the field on field trips. Part of that discussion happens before the Zoom meeting, before the in-person meeting. Learning from the experts, education and community. These are great, great things. And what topics would you like to learn from? Boy, gave Russ an earful in terms of options over there, but definitely cameras, camera settings, again, which leans into some of that knowledge gap that we saw in terms of I'm feel comfortable with my camera, but I'm not feeling comfortable on the editing side. Night photography, sports photography here. We got a couple interested in that. Dave Fickey is going to be hosting a sports photography workshop. His workshop class. He's going to be having a class coming up sometime this year. So looking forward to that. So we are expanding that. Competitions. We've got a healthy competition going, but we know that we can get better in that. We can improve in our competitions. The feedback that the competitions get, that the judges give us, the increasing our judging pool. All of this is work. I mean, Carl, you know more than anybody. All this is work. And if we had more people, we could do more things. And as Carl mentioned, we're looking into a new judging platform that should give us, we won't lose anything in the cracks, because nothing will be transferred from online to offline. It'll all be online. And we're looking into that. And we should have some information, hopefully, before the next competition. Would love to make that switch. Category X. Boy, you guys have some great ideas for Category X. Category X, again, has been one of those neat additions to competitions that has spiced it up a little bit. And I love it when somebody from Category X wins the best of show. That just shows, and so David, congratulations on your win there. I think that is terrific when that kind of energy and effort and creativity goes into our competitions. So to summarize, we're doing good. We're doing above average, but we want to continue to grow in those areas, and very excited about where we're at. So what are the goals? Talking to the board about this. The goals of the Camera Club. Number one, inspire to action. Okay, the photos that we show you on the screen aren't just for you to look at and say, that's nice. This isn't a museum. This is to learn enough to do something about it. So we want to inspire you here at the Camera Club, but inspired to go out and take the photo, to visit someplace that you've never visited before, to try a type of photography that you've never tried before, to open up your mind and to explore new options. So inspire to action. Grow in competency and confidence. Boy, the way that and notice that it's in that order. Competency first, confidence second. You know something, but you know that you know it because you've practiced it. You have skill in it. You've tried it. You went out in the field. You failed. You got your lumps. You dusted yourself off, and then you tried it again. And so you have confidence. confidence enough to share with others and build community. We really, that is, that kindred spirit of the camera club to really build a strong community of photographers here at the Redwood, and then have fun. Who's here to, fun is good, right? We can do all of this in a sense of fun and community and competency and inspiration. Boy, that's the kind of club I would like to join. And who, really, who wouldn't? And that's our point. So as we bring new people on, let's be striving towards those ideals. So what's the strategy? How are we going to hit those goals? This is the, maybe you've read it in the photogram, but learn, shoot, edit, share. Those are the four pillars that we have been doing all along, and just now naming them. So learn, programs, paid classes, online resources. And I put an asterisk by learn because everything that we do here is about learning. So you learn in the field, you learn on the field trips, you learn in the programs, you learn on the Zoom, everything we do. But education is one of the key aspects of what we're doing. Next, shoot. And it's, really the correct term is go photograph or take a picture, but it didn't hit my, whatever. So shoot. So field trips, category X's, challenges, photo walks, going out there and making sure that you are using your camera. What do you got there?
She's sharing.
I don't know. Do you eat it? Yeah, we got field trips, all of these things. You go out and use your camera. We didn't join the camera club. I always thought it was funny that one places that I never brought my camera was camera club. So we try to have a couple of bring your camera to camera club events. That's
We had it tonight.
yeah, well, you're welcome. But when we all brought our tripods, that was great. When we had opportunities to shoot macro photography, those things like that. We'd like to do that. I'd like to have that as part of our cadence of education. And then editing. Editing is where the magic happens. Yeah, there's you go out in the field and you travel all these places and you go to these special places and you go photograph. You know what you shot, but until you edit, you don't know what you got. And so editing allows you to bring out the details and really figure out what you have in terms of those. So programs on editing, video links in the photograms, we're going to start including. Boy, I miss oh man, I'm sorry, John Williams. He did a fantastic job of keeping us on track with the latest things that was happening in Photoshop and Lightroom and in the software world. And so we're not going to be able to replace that, but we are going to be able to supplement what we have been doing and adding that back into the photogram and linking to online resources. And then after field trips, we've been experimenting with the last couple of field trips we've done, both to the Living Desert and to Bombay Beach, was having editing afterwards, an editing Zoom party. And so somebody who would share their screen, we would just walk through the editing process. And so I think that's been helpful to try to just expand that learning opportunity and to extend what we're already trying to do. And share. So learn, shoot, edit, share. The photo blog is a great opportunity to do that. I am a firm believer that your photographs and your photography, your perspective on the world can do a lot of good. We need to share our photography. If it's not just with our get it off your hard drive, get it out into the world. Share it with a friend, print it out. Give your photography away. Share it with friends, share it with loved ones. Some of you want to share it in competitions. Some of you want to share it in social media. We've just got a great opportunity with Mike with what you're doing over there. We want to share your photos and your view on the world and share. So how are you going to stay informed? Website. Guess the other one. Photogram, right? Website, photogram. That's we're going to continue to pour our efforts into making those even more valuable than they have been in the past, which is good. We stand on the shoulders of giants. And so everything that we're doing is incremental improvements, but moving in a positive direction. And Mike's efforts, our Facebook, and that we're also on Instagram. So the winning images are now all being posted to Instagram. And so that is part of the feed. This is different ways that new members, new potential members can find us, with different ways to interact. So I think we got real creative on our handles. Redlands Camera Club. Is that? Yeah, so you can find us. Which, by the way, for years, nobody could find us online because the Redlands Camera Club that showed up was in Australia. Yeah. So thanks to Mike and all of his publicity efforts, we are featured often on the About Redlands, often online, often in the Redlands Community News. And so our SEO has gone up, and very grateful for those. All right, so new logo revealed? Not yet. I want to say thank you to Bruce Bonet. He designed our current logo. And this is so creative in so many different ways. I just love the thought and energy and effort that he went into it. So there's the old type of photography, moving from film into digital, into the DSLR with the aperture. It's very, very, very nice. And I am grateful for Bruce and his creativity in bringing this. But we are now with the new room, new focus, new effort, new energy. Want to reveal. So can I get a drum roll, please? Da 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 da. Ba-boom! Redlands Camera Club with our orange and camera, and so we get more color, easier to read. And from a branding standpoint, this is going to be much easier to brand, much easier for t-shirts, much easier for merch, much easier for making sure that things match and that we speak with a solid voice from a branding standpoint. So very excited about that. So what are we asking you to do? We need you to participate. So show up. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. This is much more fun to have you guys here than not. So even online, that is a fantastic opportunity. Give helpful feedback. There's a new suggestion box that we put online that I just put it on this afternoon. So nobody's ever used it yet. So it's under member resources, suggestion box. But again, helpful feedback. Helpful feedback. If we're doing things good, please let us know. If there's opportunities to improve, please be kind. But we do want to hear that, and we do want to make improvements. And then invite people. We have been working with Mike on some invite cards. This is business card size. Everybody can take a few invite cards. And on the back, learn, shoot, edit, share, a linked QR code, link to the website. We let people know when we're meeting. An easy way. So if you see somebody out in the field with a DSLR camera, hand them a card. Say, hey, have you ever heard of the Redlands Camera Club? Let the card do the talking, and you've done your job. But we've got these easy way to invite people and introduce people to the club. So participate, give feedback, invite, and consider helping. All the things that are done here, so many hours that go into it. We need your input. We need your support. we need your help. So, with that, we're done, except for everybody who came today gets an inaugural. We got merch. We've got stickers. So for your coffee mug, for your water bottle, for your car, for your oh, I can take it off now. Oh, this is my laptop. My laptop already has a sticker on it. So you get invite cards, you get a sticker, and yeah, you put it on your camera bag. You got it. So we are very excited for this new year, this new room. As you can see, we've got room to grow, and I think it's going to be great. So thank you all. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. We got, you want to help have some? Sure.
Bye, everybody. I guess we're going. Bye.
Good night. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, so. Oh. Oh, it's where they. I know.
Can you get steps? You got stickers when you
I have I'll make sure. All the board got there. Wow. Thanks, Joe. And Brad, and Diego. Okay, all right. Oh, gosh. I'm terrible. I don't even remember my kid's name. My dad used to always call us kid. There's 3 girls. I know that. Now I'm okay with my dad. I used to always think it was of affection for, you know, every guy. So we had at that point, you know, about 6 grandkids. And so they were all kids. But my one daughter, my second daughter, it's actually smaller. That's all they had today. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And now I have a dog, so sometimes the dog thinks, or I call the dog, my grandkids. Saturday morning. I want to go back. Yeah. In fact, when I brought him to the hospital in January. And now. It's
a lot of work, but I'm excited.
I like it.
I think it's clearly, just, you know, that it's something.
Give us something to tie you.
And I knew what it was, but that doesn't. You know. That I'm a great. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes,
There you go.